from scrimmages like Saturday and then also a game like Friday, just playing against somebody else in a different spot, opening the Kohl Center and just seeing somebody else?
Well, obviously, it's always good to play against other guys other than your teammates. Over the course of the year, it gets a little tiring playing against the same guys over and over, especially in the offseason. But it just shows what we got on the team. It's a good experience for our younger guys who might not play as much during the season, but a chance for the coaches and the other players to look at what we got on the team.
Does Coach Gard talk about kind of have the relationship of having an intra-state school, like it has been Platteville, La Crosse, the importance of having them being able to come here and kind of do that for
Definitely, it's a big deal for pretty much the state of Wisconsin, I'd say. Just have those schools, those lower division schools that might not get the chance to play on this bigger arena or bigger stage, and it's just an eye-opening experience for them, but it also is a humbling experience for us to play somebody that comes in and competes their hardest, and it puts us on our heels at times.
What have you seen from just the group of the backcourt, the guards, since from the first day of practice through the scrimmage, through the red and white scrimmage, through now?
We're pretty deep in that area this year, and last year we were without Trevor. Now we got more guys stepping in those roles, even Kobe coming to the point a little bit, and me moving off the ball. But having Trevor back is a big help for this team, and having his experience and what he can do with the ball and scoring, I think that helps us a lot.
Where do you think you are defensively at this point?
We're definitely moving up. I think that a lot of teams and a lot of players and coaches and stats and things will have us at the bottom of the league or bottom of the NCAA, but I think that what we've shown on Saturday and what I think that we will be able to show on Friday is that we can lock down and play defense.
As the line being moved back, the three-point line, have you noticed the difference in what you're offensively or defensively? Has that had any impact as much as practices might be able to answer that question? Have you noticed it?
Honestly, no. I think that we've been shooting the ball really well. Not much of a difference. I think that it will definitely change a little bit what we do on defensive aspects, and I think later in the year that it will maybe wear some teams down, and we'll see numbers start to drop later in the season as legs get worn down and the conferences get into the play. So I think right now it's going well. I think that we're shooting really well.
Is it true that a lot of people, I guess the original intent was to reduce the number of threes, but you guys, I mean, it's not like it's like the toes are on the line. It's maybe not that big of an adjustment. Is that fair to say?
No, yeah, it's definitely fair to say that just the change in the three-point line is going to change a three-point shooter's mentality. I think that just moving it back a little bit is just another chance. I think more people are going to even shoot farther, more NBA range type threes now than scooting in a little bit. But I think the biggest difference from the three-point line being switched is the corner threes and the distance it is to the out of bounds. I think that's the biggest thing that we have to adjust to is not stepping out of bounds when we're on those corner threes.
There used to be the old philosophy too that like defenses wanted you to shoot in the corner, but with the line being closer, maybe that neutralizes.
Yeah, that's the closest three now.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see a lot of teams shooting that three a lot more.
A little late to the party, but as always. But the excitement level for Friday has to be pretty high just to get on that floor, and then face a WIAC team, La Crosse, that I know guys from the team. You guys fired up for that?
Oh yeah, we're definitely fired up for it. I think that it's a good experience for our guys to finally get on our main court and play in front of fans and in a live game, I should say. But it's just an experience that we're excited to have, and it's going to be good to be under the lights again.
And as far as having a WIAC team here like La Crosse, it's pretty cool that UW sets up something like that for them to experience it within the state, and it's probably fun for you guys as well.
Yeah, it's definitely fun for us. It's like I said earlier, it's a humbling experience for us and an eye-opening experience for them that might not get to play on a big stage like here at UW all the time. And I think it's great for the community. I know a lot of people are going to come out and support, and I think that it's just great for the atmosphere.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Good to see you.
I'll say with you mentioned Kobe was playing a little bit at the point. What skill set with him? How has that looked in your eyes, and how has he developed? Sometimes working that role.
Kobe has developed a whole new asset to his game. I think the biggest thing for him is attacking the rim a lot more, and he's getting to the free throw line and making plays for others. And that's the biggest thing that he's been working on is being aggressive, and it shows at times. So even when we put him on the point, he's finding other guys to get open. He's making the right reads and attacking when he needs to.
And then I was gonna say when it comes to like, how does it make you like when you guys are on the court at the same time and then you're off the ball?
Yeah.
Does that change things? Normally you control the ball. Like how is your attitude with that? Then and what does it allow you to do when you're off the ball then too?
Yeah, that's a total different experience that I haven't been able to have in the past. But I'm coming into my own. It's definitely more of a scoring opportunity for me to get off the ball and find ways to attack and be aggressive in my own ways. And I think that that'll change up a little bit of the flow of the offense with me on the two.
It sounded like Kobe spent the entire day at the free throw line in the scrimmage.
Yeah, he did. I think he had like 15 free throws or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, he was attacking really, really hard, and he showed out.
I mean, that was your first chance to go against somebody not wearing your uniform. Did you learn anything about? It's so damn early, I get it.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything about this team?
Yeah, I was honestly afraid because Mike not playing or whatever, and then us being so low in the bigs category. I think that was the biggest thing. But I think that with the heart and grit that we play with and we played with on last Saturday, I think that we can compete with anybody, honestly. And I think that Joe coming in with not playing any minutes in the previous year, and he just come out and competed. And I think that was the big step for him. And I think that his confidence is starting to grow a little bit more, and we'll see him on Friday.
Is he a little pain in the butt for other people on the court, the way he throws his body?
Yeah, Joe?
I mean, because he was into
Yeah. I think that, well, for Nate and Joe, I think they're bony a little bit. So it's just the worst for the defense. It's good for the offense, but if he hits you with a knee or elbow or something, it's gonna hurt a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely an eye-opening experience for them.